look at this handsome man. Handsome enough to go watch the house build today. Arlo, you ready to watch them build a house today? All right, so it is day 4. I think it's day 4 of construction. Yesterday was just a terrible day. It rained all day. It's cold, windy, and I'm talking about rained all. It rained from that evening all the way until yesterday. It's been a total mess. Today, the rain's gone, but there's no sun. The wind's blowing, and it's not going to get out of the 30s today. And the builders are here. I talked to them briefly this morning. They're going to start setting the posts or the poles for the main Barndominum, and they've got some of them already set, but they're having trouble with this one row, and especially this one post in that front corner. I know they're hitting just chunks or just huge rock underneath the pad there when they're digging down. I know they've been working on it for several days. They've used a hammer drill, they've used the skid steer, and yeah, it is really being a pain right now. So fingers crossed, no issues, and they can get through this thing and start setting poles up or post up for our Barndominum. Whew, it's a cold day. It wouldn't be so cold if the darn sun was out, but she ain't coming out today. No. You hear the construction, Moody? Yeah. Construction is happening on the hill. You look like a ninja. You look like a ninja.
I don't feel like one. I'm warm.
I bet you are warm. Is it warm?
It feels good.
I had to get me one of them. Nugget. What's up, buddy? They just came up here and told me I had to go get some more post protectors. So let me run down to the barn and go get them. All right, so they need some more post protectors. I believe our last needed piece to put the barn door up actually has came in. I'll double check that, but I'm feeling pretty confident this came in. So maybe this is something we can get finished here on the farm. Yeah. Good deal. Oh, we may also run to Garrison's, our feed store, and go get some hardware cloth for the Purple Pigeon Palace, and we may get some wood today for the Purple Pigeon Palace too. We'll see how it all plays out. I know if I have to leave, everything will be okay because the sheriff is here, and I know I don't have to worry about anything as long as I got the sheriff here. And of course, Peaches, you know. And speaking of Peaches, I need to go finish the chores because I don't want to get fired. Mama's already been out here and took care of the goats, and she took care of Peaches this morning, and she fed Mildred. And I just knocked out Moody and the boys. Mama took care of Nugget and the geese and ducks. I'm gonna go check on Tiny Tim and the Modern Games and see how well they're doing, and check on the chicken crew. Y'all look at Peaches and her minions in there. I don't blame you, Peachy. You gotta stay warm, girl. It's cold today. What's up, Loki? AC/DC? AC/DC, you brown nosing today, ain't you? You don't ever come on this side. Oh, that ain't AC/DC. That's one of AC/DC's siblings. Sorry about that. Peaches fixing to make her bed up. Hey, AC/DC, I accidentally called another chicken by your name. Sorry about that, buddy. Yeah, sorry about it. It was definitely a female. But I can tell it's one of your siblings. Yeah, y'all look a lot alike, buddy. Good morning, Cleo. Cleo, you're just about all feathered out. Yeah, your mope looks like it's completely over, girl. You look good. Bobby? Hey, miss, that's not Bobby, sorry, that's Cheryl. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Cheryl. There is, I think that is Cotton and Dolly Parton, or Cotton and Dolly Parton. One of the two. Good morning, little ones. Mallow and Mochi. Hey, I got y'all's names right now, yeah. Y'all been watching the house. Y'all got a good view of it. Y'all can sit around in your swimming pool, yeah, and watch them build the house, can't y'all? It's always good and warm in here. And the reason why we do that is because Saramas they're not really cold weather chickens. You got chickens that are cold weather chickens, you got chickens that are hot weather chickens, and you got some that can kind of do both. But Saramas are more of a mild climate breed. So we were told by a big time Sarama breeder to try to keep these guys warm at any temperatures under 40. And I say warm, warmer than outside. It's not gonna be like 72 degrees in here, but it's gonna be a lot warmer in here, I can guarantee it. What's up, Tim Tim? There you go, buddy. Check y'all's water. Food. Your food's good. Hey, Pipsqueak. Hey, Melinda. And your babies. Y'all look at that little Sarama baby in the back, right there. You see it? Look how it holds its chest up. You see it? Just like a little mini Sarama. Even though they are the world's smallest chicken breed, look at him. Or her. I think it's a he, the way he's holding his chest. And his tail feathers are sticking up. Y'all see his tail feathers? And see, these are modern game babies. See how they look totally different? They got the long legs. But that little Sarama baby, it's something else. It was the cutest thing. Alright, girl. Alright. There you go, Melinda. You and your babies. Y'all come and get it. Y'all come and get it. So, as you guys know, earlier before we started doing chores, I heard Greg and one of his dump trucks pull up. And I saw it right over there. But I haven't heard anything since. I never heard it back down the hill. I never heard it make that big slamming noise, you know, when they dump and it goes, that tailgate hits and boom, boom. I never heard that. And I haven't seen any more action going on over here with the pond. I got a feeling that it's too wet over there. Just got a sneaky feeling that's what it is. You know, last thing they want to do is that dump truck to slide on down. That wouldn't be good at all. Hey, big boy. You waiting on Greg this morning? Does Greg bring you a sausage biscuit in the morning or something? Huh? Yeah. I know y'all thinking you need to go check on him. But trust me, he's A-okay. It's that great Pyrenees life, ain't it, buddy? I scared you, didn't I? I scared you. You were sleeping hard. Yeah, you were sleeping so hard this morning. Yes, you was. All right, going back to bed. Wait on Greg if he comes. Yeah, get your sausage biscuit. Why I'm over here on this side of the property. Look at the house from this side. Don't it look awesome? Let's see if I can get it over here. Let's see if we can get it in here. So that'll be the pond in here and the house over there. It's gonna look beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so it looks like they finally broke through and got to that one post that was giving them some trouble. That was had that big stone in it. It's taking them 3 days to get through it, but they finally got through it, which is awesome. Now it looks like they are fixing to set the poles on the back side of the house. They're gonna be pretty tall poles, kind of like the end poles right there. Kind of like these posts here, so those are taller. That's what they're fixing to install now. And that will be the back side of our house. Alright, so this is really day 4 of construction, and they got these 3 huge beams. That's the back of our house right here. They got these 3 huge poles put in, and then they got all the poles on the sides put in. I'm guessing they're going to leave the front open so they can get that boom truck in there and start setting the trusses once they get to that point. Then put the poles for the front and put the truss on the front of the house. That's just my guess, because otherwise I don't know how they would get that boom truck in there. Now, this pole right here, right here, this is the one that they hit that big rock in and we're having a hard time. As a matter of fact, this is some of it right here. And I've been calling it iron ore because that's what several people have told us that have been around our property. That's what they called it. I looked it up, and there is a technical term for this, and y'all know how I am with fancy names, you know. I'm just not the best at saying stuff like that. But from what I gather is, at some point there was a huge body of water here. I guess it could have been a river or an ocean, and this was like mud, basically. And then when it dried up, these rocks sunk down in it, and this dried up and turned into this hard rock. It's really pretty. You probably can't see it on camera really good, but it's real purple and orange. It's a beautiful rock, and this is everywhere on our property. Oh, it looks like they hit some more down here too of that big rock. There's some right there. So I'm guessing this whole line of poles right here must have been a vein of that stuff. Y'all can look right there and see them 2 big giant pieces. I think that come out of that hole. I'm loving the post protectors that we have put on the post. I can't tell you how comfortable that makes me feel, that the poles are not having any ground contact whatsoever. And that leads me to answer a question that a lot of you guys have been asking. And that is, what kind of foundation? What about your slab? I thought you poured your slab first. Well, you would on a traditional house, but this is a post frame house or a pole barn house, or the new term for it today is called Barndominums. But you'll set the poles first, and then they'll come back and they'll pour the slab. The roof may be on it when the slab's poured, but the poles hold all the weight. That's why there's no load-bearing walls when you build a structure like this. That's why you can have those huge open floor concepts, because there's no load-bearing walls. The poles handle all the weight. And I'm not an architect, but I'm just kind of giving you a general term of what it is, you know, just a simple Southern boy explanation on all this. Now, since they got our structure 3/4 of the way up, you can kind of get an idea of how this thing's going to start looking now. All right, you can see the garage in Brooke's mom's house over here. Our house is going to go the opposite way, so it's going to be this way running this way, and it's going to be T-shaped. And that's what this little alleyway right here is. That is the space in between both houses, and there'll be a breezeway, a covered breezeway, be a door here and a door there, and we can walk into the garage or out to the garage, you know, and stay out of the weather. And then this alleyway will take us to the back, which will lead into the potager garden area back here, and then that'll go around and lead into the fruit orchard. Kind of show you guys the back here, and so maybe you can picture what we're dreaming of or how we want it to look. All right, so here is that breezeway, or that the alleyway in between both houses. This is the back of our house, and this is the back of the garage. And so this will be the backyard area where we want to have the potager garden. There's our old barn, and if you keep on going around here, you can see all this open area here, and there is the garage right there in Brooke's mom's house. And we don't have it all figured out yet, but we may make this a backyard area so the dogs can go in and out over here, and make this side the potager garden. Ooh, big wind. Or it could be vice versa. We'll figure all that out, but this whole back area is pretty darn big, to be quite honest with you. It comes on around. You can see we got a pretty big backyard area to do a potager garden, which is a French term for kitchen garden, is what that means. And have a pathway that goes around here and on into the fruit orchard. So you would come into the potager garden if you wanted to, and just mingle on out into the fruit orchard if you wanted to. And that's what we're kind of thinking about over here, because the fruit orchard is right there. Now, if you go on the opposite end, over here, you can see the garage in Brooke's mom's house, and the pond will be over here. I think I see Brooke feeding Mildred. Let's go look. She just got through taking her bottle.
Yes. And I've got this made up for her.
Yeah. And she's gonna try to give her grain this evening.
We're gonna try. Come here, baby.
What'd she think about your ninja mask?
She doesn't care as long as I have milk. Then I can look any way I want to. As long as I have that bottle.
Oh my gracious.
Isn't that right, sweetie? Yeah.
Oh me.
She likes a good rubbing.
I see that.
Mask or not.
Mask or not.
Yeah. That's a sweet baby. Yes, it is.
I'll be the one by your side through the good and the hard times, when we're laughing, when we're hurting. I'll be the one that you need through the love and tragedy, when we're winning, when we're losing.